Today we have to discuss about the settlement and migration. Now we know that what is settlement. Look around the world or country. The peoples are living in different places, where it is cities, towns and villages. So these are organized different kinds of activities. Who will organize this one? The consulting department, means Grama Panchayatis, municipalities, metropolitan cities are organizing of these facilities. What is this one? Especially drinking water, electricity, road and transport, public health, schools and etc. is organized by these one government, that are village level village panchayat, urban level municipal corporation, municipalities. These are the organizing bodies. So then before we have discussed today what is settlement. The peoples, as they wish, they lived in different parts of in the world. There are somebody peoples are living in cities, somebody peoples are living in towns, somebody peoples are living in urban areas, somebody peoples are living nearby to these forest. So what is settlement? Now the way we live ourselves in our area is called a settlement. What is this one? Settlement? Settlement is a way we organize ourselves and living space in a place is called settlement. What is this one? You know, understand? That is, settlement is a way we live ourselves and organize in a specific area. That area is called settlement. Now, the settlements are different kinds of activities. It has a different kinds of the activities. Why the peoples are settled in different part of in our country and part of in the world? It has basically, these are the main activities. What is this one? Education, medical facility, religious and commercial activities is the main kind of these activities. Depending on these, the peoples are settled in different part of the world and different part of in the country. So now, how it is the settlement was begin? How the settlement was begin? So when it is already we have know that in the previous classes like that 6th class, hunter and gatherer. How the peoples are settled? How they are wandering from one place to another? Why they are wandering? So according to this topic, about 1.8 lakhs years ago, the peoples to live like a band, means is a hunter and gather life. Hunting and gathering. How the early man was lived, like a hunter and gather, and to make a one band. Band means is a group. So for the searching food, searching water, they are moving from one place to another place. When the agriculture was developed, the food was available only in place. At the time, the settlement was changed. Before that, this early man was moving from one place to another place for searching food, for hunting animals, gathering food from these forests. When the agriculture was developed, the settlement was started. When it is 1.8 lakhs years ago. When the agriculture was developed, this idea was developed, mean through the agriculture, the elements, the peoples are started their agriculture product and to settle in a one place. They are settled in forest areas and to set up one rock, they are lived in a rock shelter areas. So in this, one of the earliest rock shelter in India, Bhimbetka in Madhya Pradesh. What is this one? Bhimbetka in Madhya Pradesh is the early settlement. It is a rock shelter. Why? Because they don't know how to build the houses. So they can see that caves and forest areas to settle in these areas. So it is Bhimbetka is one of the most important earlier shelter in India. It is a rock shelter. The peoples are settled here. Then after why do the settlement is change? Why do the settlement is change? For this, it has a number of reasons. Why? Because the settlement is change. The settlement is changed from one place to this another place. It has so many reasons. Nowadays, the people are searching for job, for education, for hospital facilities, for better opportunity, for better salaries, for better equipment and better public facility. The people are changed their settlement from one place to these another places. For example, the somebody peoples, they are settled in urban areas. Why? Because they have the good opportunities. Somebody peoples for the employment. Why? Because they are in rural areas. Why they are settled in urban areas? Because of employment. They are working in state government offices, central government offices and other corporation offices. So that's why they are settled in urban areas. In this, so these are the main causes. What is this one? Jobs means employment, education, better education for the children. Next to dispensary means the super specialty hospitals. Next good opportunities. So rural area it has a lack of employment. So for the good opportunities means better opportunities, better salaries in proper sanitation, proper irrigation, proper water facilities, electricity facilities. So that's why the people they are changing their settlement from one place to these another place. Now we come to these what is the main concept of these settlement changes, especially socio-economical and political changes. So now we know this one, Delhi, one of the example for the settlement. Why? Because Delhi is a capital of India. It has a number of international and national administrative buildings. It has a national, international offices. So the peoples are settled here. Why? Because it has an important role play in our country. Why? Because all these administrative offices and international offices is available are located here. So that's why the peoples are settled from rural to urban areas and they are settled around these cities areas. So due to these, the populations is increased in cities areas. So due to these action, due to these the process of peoples to migrate from rural to urban areas to settle around these cities areas. So it is causes for increasing cities is also. These called urbanizations. So now this is the settlement is changed. What is the reason is education, employment, better opportunities, political and socio-economical activities. It is also one of the reasons for changing settlement. Next, what type of settlement are formed as a settlement? What type of places are formed as a settlement? So basic concept of these settlement we can understand. Why that cities? Now we have know this one Mahajanapadas like that. They are settled in specific areas. Why? Because they are settled. Why the rulers are built their cities in bank of these rivers? Why they are built these cities in the specific areas? Because of it has a basic concept. What is this one basic concept? The settlement is formed mainly site. Second one is situation. Third one is history of these place. So these are the basic concept of these formations of settlement. In this site means it can show the geographically, it has a good security, it has a good water facility, drainage facility, availability of these resources, availability of agriculture. So that site is decided. Why? Because depending on the height, this is a river flow area or not. It is a drought area or not. It is a drying means it is a drought prone areas or not. So depending on these concept, they will decide the site. Site it is geographical area. It is safe or not. It is security from these enemies or not. They will choose and to establish the settlement. Second one is situation. That place it has a good communication with these other place or not. So it is high place or not. It has a good communication with these nearby to these places or not. So they will decide. It has a good river systems or the better soil, which type of soils, which type of water facilities, groundwater. It has a good security from these wild animals. It has the forest. So based on these situation, they will form the settlement. For example, now you see this one, Pratapgarh. It is one of the region who was built. The Chhatrapati Shivaji was built this fort, where it is in Maharashtra. Why? Because it is very high place. It is a high altitude regions. It is a security place, but it has, when we have to climb up these regions on these fort, we have to visual of these areas. It is very clear, and it is around these water bodies, and it is protecting the region from these enemies. It has a good security. So that's why the Chhatrapati Shivaji was built one fort in Pratapgarh in Maharashtra. Next, one more of these example for the situation. The Visakhapatnam. Now you may know that Visakhapatnam is a port city. It has a good communication with these other international countries. Now we know this one. Not now. Before the independence, the Visakhapatnam, it has a good communication with these international countries. Like that, the foreigners. Now we know this one. The Britishers they are established their port areas especially in Calcutta, Mumbai, Chennai, Visakhapatnam. Why? Because it has a good communication. So that's why it is increased. The cities is increasing. Why? Because it is providing employment opportunities. It has availability of all public facilities. So that's why the peoples are migrate from in these rural to urban areas and settle around these areas. It is causes for increasing of that cities. It is called urbanization. This is the situations of these settlement. Next to the history of that place, the concerning formation of that settlement, it has any history. Means those who are ruled of these cities. So what type of geographical area? It is slide areas or mountain areas or volcanic eruptions areas. It has any affecting or it has a safe area. So based on these situations, we have to choose that place and form a settlement. So these are the types of places is formed as a settlement. Next, urbanizations in India. So what is urbanization? Urbanization means is a way of life. The cities are increased by the migrating people. The size of that cities is increasing. Population is called urbanization. Urbanization means a way of life in cities. The increasing population, it causes for the increasing cities is called urbanization. Urbanizations in India. Why? Because the people are migrating these urbanization because of education, employment, better salaries and better proper sanitation facilities, public facilities. So that's why the peoples are migrating from rural to urban areas and settle in cities. It causes for the urbanization. So urbanizations in India. At the time of 1950, 5.6 lakhs of the villages in our India at the time of 1950 is there, and only 5 cities. It has more than 1 million people in our country. When it is at the time of 1950, only 5 cities in India. It has just only more than 1 million people. But 1 lakh population cities are around these 40 cities in our country. At the time, 1950s, 1 lakh population cities, it had just only 40 cities in our country. But now today, the villages are 6.4 lakhs of villages, around 850 million people are living here. But now today, 6.4 lakhs of these villages are there. In these, 850 million people are living there and to do their activities. Especially Mumbai, Delhi, Kolkata. These are the three major cities. It has more than 10 million populations in these countries. But now today, which is the three main cities, Mumbai, Delhi, Kolkata, it has more than 10 millions of these people. Now they are facing number of problems. Why? Because the populations are increased. They are not properly organizing these public facilities. They are not providing public facilities like that transport, water facility and health, electricity. Why? Because without knowing of these corporation, the people from rural to urban, they are settled in a corner of these urban area. So nowadays, almost of these cities and urban areas, they can face a lot of problems by to these migrations. In these, more than 1 million people, they are living in our country. How many cities are there? 50 cities is there. In India, 50 cities, it has more than 1 million people today. That is urbanizations in India. Next to problem of urbanizations. So cities are increased. Why? Because due to these migration. So at the time, the cities also, they face so many problems. What are these problems? Means the cities are face heavy pollution. Why? Because the vehicles are increased. The population is increased. To encroachment of these drainage areas. So there is no proper electricity, there is no proper drinking water, there is no proper sanitation, and the peoples are using more and more disposable things and throw into these open space area. They can cause so many diseases. Nowadays, now we know this one. Even though Hyderabad, the Visakhapatnam, Chennai, Mumbai, Kolkata, Delhi, these cities are face these problems. Why? Because now we know this one. Recently, a few years ago, the Delhi is facing air pollution. Why? Because around these cities, it has a number of industries. The peoples are working here. So that's why the cities is completely polluted with these air pollution. But the city is not providing proper facility to these peoples. Why? Because unknown peoples are migrating for their daily activities. The laborers are without intimation to the government to settle around these cities areas. It is the people is not getting the proper facility from these corporations. So why? Because cities, it has a one plan, that is city plans. So which of these regions is recognized by these urbanization or by the corporation, that area will be get the proper facility. So which of these regions is not recognized by these corporation, the municipalities is not providing the proper facility. The peoples are settled there, so they are not getting the proper facility. What is this one? Electricity, drinking water, drainage, sanitations, as well as these transport, as well as schools. They are not getting this one. Why? Because that region is not recognized by these municipalities or the municipal corporation. Why? Because the peoples are increased. The facilities is very little. Why? Because these are the main problems of these urbanizations. So, more one point in this erythropoiesis. Erythropoiesis. It is a one kind of settlement around these airport areas. It is a kind of settlement is building nowadays in India around these airport cities. Means center of these airport. It is called erythropolis. Erythropolis means it is a kind of settlement, is a centralized of these airport cities, is called the erythropolis. Means airport cities. In this especially Kempe Gowda Airport International City in Bangalore, Indira Gandhi International Airport cities in Delhi, Rajiv Gandhi International Airport in Hyderabad. These are the erythropolis cities. What is the importance of these erythropolis cities? It has all kind of these facilities. Means shopping complex, entertainment, cinema halls, public meeting, and governments. All kind of facilities what we have to see in urban areas. All kind of facilities are there in these around of these airport cities. Means those nowadays you know this one. The India is also had a good communication with these other worldwide countries. So number of international companies are established in our country. The officials they will fly from their country into these countries, and immediately they will contact with their officials within few minutes and complete of these work. They will fly again to their country. So this kind of cities is established nowadays in our India. The most important cities in the worldwide in these especially aerotropolis cities are some important international aerotropolis cities are in these. Suvarnabhumi International Airport is Bangkok in Thailand. Second one is Dubai International Airport in UAE, United Arab Emirates in Dubai. Next to Cairo International Airport in Cairo, Egypt, as well as England. It is also had the one international airport. London Heathrow Airport in London. These are the most international or important international airport from these various part of these world. So this is today topic. So in this, what type of question they will rise on these topic? One mark. What is settlement? What is the main basic process and basic concept of these formation of these settlement? What is this one? What type of places are formed as a settlement? In these, for these questions will rise for the 4 marks. Site, situation, the history of the places. This topic is, it will come for the 4 marks. Next to urbanization, problem of urbanizations in India. What type of problems of urbanizations and what kind of problems is faced by the urbans today in India. Next, why do the settlement is changed? These also important type of questions they will rise on these topic. Thank you.